Hello, IS501. This is an intro to the video that's coming next. First, mainly to apologize for how bad the sound is. Usually when you do a video, one day all the settings are the same the next day, but it turns out the recording software I use updated in the meantime and changed some settings, so it recorded from both my microphone and my webcam all at once, and I'm not that technically savvy enough to know how to pull those two things apart once the recording is made. So hopefully it's not too much of a distraction. Think of me as sitting in a big stadium, and you in the audience, socially distanced, of course, depending on where you're at. Alright, I hope it's not too much of a problem. I just didn't have the heart to record the video again after sort of ad-libbing the whole thing along the way. So enjoy it for what it is. And once again, the theme of the class is Grace Abounds. Hello, IS501. I thought I would add a little video introduction. It seems like every time we come to the topic of Sabbath, I keep having more and more things I want to add. And I've added them both in the lecture and in the added resources, and I'm going to post a little bit of an addendum video I did last year for this class, but yet they were still things I wanted to say. Having just taken a few days off, really the first time off I've had in a very, very long time, first actual vacation in a very long time. My family went down to San Diego to celebrate my daughter's turning 9 and to celebrate a busy and non-stop but good last year of moving and new jobs and all the rest of things, and it was their spring break, so we thought everything just came together for that. But was the interesting thing is that in taking an actual approved vacation in my job at Fuller, which is looking for the Fuller leadership platform in addition to teaching, I realized yet again how so much of our lives, and this is true especially in the United States, but I think it's also true in other parts of the world to a greater or lesser extent, doesn't really actually approve of vacations or time off. There's always this lingering sense that will let you go, but... And maybe it's just me, but it has taken me a very, very long time to go from a place of non-stop busyness, where I was working every day and going non-stop, always trying to keep up and ahead of things. Really, ever since I started my PhD in 2008, it's really been a non-stop, this thing on top of that thing, on top of this thing, on top of that thing. And I know you all who are in school in this class now are feeling much the same way, pulled in so many different directions, and time off is really time to do the other thing, or the other things that are on your plate. And that's a crisis, both in the expectation of the outside and in our own lives, because for me, taking time off has involved feeling guilt about it. Feeling like I'm not living up to my potential, feeling like I'm disappointing someone, and there's always someone, right? There's often many, in many directions, and yet I come back again to the topic of the lecture, the topic of this week of this isn't just a good recommendation for us that we should do, and just because of our own human weakness. This is actually an invitation and a gift from God. And even in the church, whether it's church, specifically church work or church ministry, this is really one of those areas that I think has distorted and co-opted the vision God has for Sabbath. We've taken the term Sabbath and applied it to Sundays. It wasn't really intended for Sundays, which is the Lord's Day. It's the day that the Christians from the earliest time on celebrated together. But they didn't see that as a Sabbath. They saw that as community celebration. Sabbath is a day of rest, and the church has co-opted this term to apply to the celebration of the Lord's Day on Sunday. But in doing that, has incorporated non-stop busyness and expectation, demands on volunteers, demands on professionals to continue to work, and there's never a sense of enough, so the very day of Sabbath becomes yet another set of expectation and demand, and even when, and many of these things are good, these things are good, it adds up. God is not unknowing of our true self. And God, in God's wisdom, set up a day that we actually, guilt-free, are called to stop. And in Jesus' time, that was co-opted too, as a religious sense of rules and regulations that limited the kind of human thriving that could take place on that day. We've swung so far the other direction in making Sabbath yet another time of business. Another thing to check off. Yes, we've done these things. And if we don't, we're made to feel guilty, whether in our own internal sense or by others. And that's a problem. Because God knows us. He knows humanity. Humanity needs a time to stop, not just physically, but mentally and emotionally, to hold things loose. And to let go just for a day to rest and to recover. The brain needs this. The body needs this. I need this. But it's taken me a long journey to come to terms with that. You need this. And sometimes, more often than not, really, taking that day off means not living up to some of the expectation and demands we have on our life. And you know what God says? That's okay. And in this class, too, I have to follow that guide. It's okay to take time off. And if you're late on some assignments because you're taking a true Sabbath in the week, thank you. You're fine. Just keep in touch. Post a comment saying this is late because I took a day off and I trust you that you're being truthful. So this isn't just a week about Sabbath. This is also an invitation, a gift to you for the rest of this course to engage in Sabbath. Solitude assignment is a built-in part of it. But also this week and going forward, I encourage you to find time, to make time, to let other things be prioritized accordingly. We're in this together, and we're both learning more about it, but we're also learning how to apply it in our lives. And I struggle, but I'm getting better. I also wanted to add a little bit about the overall topic and approach in this class. I so appreciated the comments and the posts and the insights. What I love about this course and Fuller and the conversation is that we are all coming from such different directions. Not just philosophically, different directions geographically, different directions culturally, and in all sorts of ways. And I think that's one of the gifts of Fuller, but also the challenges. In this very class, we have people from different parts of the world, whether they are in those parts of the world now or not. We're all coming from these different places. And we have so many different traditions. Ecclesial traditions that have different ways to define what we do on a Sunday morning. We even can call it different things: service, mass, go down the list. I've tried to select readings that somehow, in some way, feed into at least some of these many different varieties and give it at least some of the readings have a place of connection for you, and some of the readings are a bit foreign to you, and that's part of the goal. I don't want anyone in this course to feel like an outsider. We're here to talk about worship. And my goal in this is not to say, here is the right way to do your Sunday morning service. Here is the right way to worship. I think there are wrong ways, but those are much more broadly defined than they usually are. Scripture gives us a very detailed form and expression of worship in the Pentateuch, the law, the Jewish form of worship instituted by God through Moses to the Jewish people is the way the Bible says this is how you are to respond to God in worship in excruciating detailed forms. We learn in Galatians and Acts, especially Acts 15, that for early Christians, they were no longer required to become first Jewish and then Christian, or Christian and then become Jewish. As part of the early church, they said these things are interrelated. We are informed by the Old Testament, but we are not mandated to follow the laws and the rules anymore. We're invited to, of course, and I think there's a wonderful sense of understanding that comes out of what's called Messianic Christianity. Those who are participating in the Jewish tradition still can very much teach us, but we're not mandated. And that is the only form of worship in Scripture that is mandated in very specific ways. So all the rest of the things we do, whether Orthodox or Catholic or Protestant or any of our very many traditions, you'll have many people who say, this is the right thing to do and all those other people are wrong. But if we're not doing Jewish customs, if we're not required to do the very thing Scripture does demand, then all the rest is relative to that. And so my goal is not to say, here's the other thing to do. And I'll admit that comes out of my own place of feeling like an outsider and frustrated. When I took a class on Christian worship when I was doing my MDiv, the professor came from a very specific tradition. And I came from a very, what's called a low church tradition. We were a church that was the precursor to a lot of the emerging and missional churches that planted some of the originals. It was dedicated to Gen X, and it was 90% single, Southern Californian, cutting edge in so many different ways. The epitome of the non-denominational contemporary church. Nothing the professor spoke about in that class, or very little, actually had relevance to what I was experiencing and trying to lead in my experience of worship. And hardly any of the things he talked about in his discussion were familiar to me. I, who had grown up in the church, didn't know or was familiar with any of these things, and it was a very frustrating class because I was made to feel like an outsider. Not really a part. He really didn't know what to do with where I was approaching, and really made it quite implicitly clear that what I was doing was not really worship. It was frustrating. I don't want any of you to feel that same frustration. What my hope is for each of you to come with your experiences, with your tradition, with your understanding, with your calling, wherever that may be, however that is, in the different directions that we all represent. We share our own understanding, reflection on the reading in our own context. And we also listen to each other. Not to say, here's the specific things you should do, but to celebrate together the wideness of God's invitation to all of us all over the world. And in each of these practices, in each of these discussions, my hope is to take each of these and say, how can these feed into what you're doing, where you're at? That's the opportunity, and that's also the challenge. All of these practices, I think, can and should feed into no matter what anyone's tradition is. These are all broad enough, and I think established enough to find a place in any given tradition as a way of uniting us, not in terms of the specific ways we sit or kneel or what we repeat or the order of services, but in the themes that underlie all the other practices, the themes that orient us in love, that orient us in community. This isn't the class and practices of community. Maybe in a way it is. We call this the practices of the love of God, and the other one, the practices of the love of neighbor. So in practices of worship, we say, what does it mean to love, respond to God, to honor God? That's a wonderful invitation to us all. One that should orient us towards peace and joy, not stress and anxiety and division. We should exemplify in our worship the fruit of the Spirit. And when that's not there, it causes us to check whether within our community or within ourselves. So as we press on in this class, I want to invite you to a continued reorientation. Not as another list of do's and don'ts, but to check your heart. To reflect on the barriers that you might be experiencing in worship, or the barriers you're creating for others. And not to see these as hardened walls that just have to be dealt with, but to actually pray and invite the Spirit into making openings to bring renewal to you, to your community, and through the gathered worship of Christians throughout the world. Transformative impact in every nook and cranny. Because that is who God loves. That is where God loves. That is where the mission of Jesus takes shape. So this week, let us rest and let us continue to worship.